All right, here we go. Hopefully we are in for a good one here as red team getting both of the first weapon drops and going to have that opportunity to get some early damage here. See, Jota has that axe in hand already. No, and we are well past the first 10 seconds of this match. I don't really know what that interaction was, but they have no choice to finish it out as Doctor puts his team down a whole stock at the very beginning of this opening game.
That's right. At the moment, though, Jota on the ground. Kaito, you saw that patience after the downing. All that he did was he waited for the landing option and then tried to see what the next punish was going to be. Kaito able to get the end light. Kaito going out there through the ground pound and does indeed successfully connect it. Kant looking for that juicy end sig unsuccessfully. Doctor getting the D-light and that follow-up from Jota was amazing. But can they close it against Kant? And it does not seem like they can.
That's unfortunate. Was able to get in there and get his teammate the space and the whole team the space that they needed just to have all taken away by a Sayer. That puts him in a horrible position. Oh, okay, the ground pound is going to send him up. Kant, huge unarmed recoveries, taking him all the way up to the stratosphere. And here we go. 5 stocks to 2 as we come in here, finishing up game number 1, and it has been very one-sided.
You saw Kaito sneak in that Saito coming back onto the stage. That was impeccable. Almost punishing that side light, but that Saito was a little bit too high. Oh, Doc going out there with the GC side sig. That was an excellent idea, but it did not connect. Kant jumping out there with the ground pound, gets the neutral as well. And Kant, I mean, he's trying to get his hands all over the enemy. He is trying to get them off stage. He's trying to scoop them up. And look, oh my gosh, that chase dodge down and then immediately backward side light. That was proven.
And here we go. Oh, Doc, nice ground pound. Going to take Kant off that second stock. Big whiff on the Sayer. Oh, Kai. There we go. Coming back. Oh, great option to get back up. Going right back out there with a side sig. But they were going to catch him on the edge. And that should do it right there. Yes, it does. As Kaito and Kant are going to go up a 1-0. The beginning of this game, and man, that was a rough game for blue team, and in particular, a very rough game for Jota.
Already, Kaito and Kant, they're expressing a lot of mastery and advantage. They're being really patient after they're getting a hit. They're waiting and then seeing what the opponent does. And that was something that, Doctor and Jota were not able to match as well. Additionally, that opening for Jota and Doctor was not amazing at all. Opening off with an SD like that, that's a little bit brutal. You can see that little tiny stock. Look at it. It's so cute.
It's so cute. It's just a little guy. Look at it.
Yeah. And then he's gone. He's out of it. So, they did their best. I'm curious to see how they're going to do coming up into the next game. But that is definitely not the way that you want to kick off a set.
No, not at all. And Doctor only using half of his kit there. We saw zero damage coming out off the sword. Was completely relying on the spear in that opening game. Maybe that gameplay might change a little bit here going into game number 2.
Okay. Getting the end light, going to be putting him off stage. Goes through the ground pound, looking for the down air. Looking for the end sig, comes back onto the stage with it. Rayman's GC end sig, just such a good tool to be able to get back on so consistently, getting the end light.
That was definitely a good option with the neutral sig, and then we see the stock coming off Jota. Now 2v1 situation, Doc fighting back, getting caught in a neutral sig on his way out, and that is going to go ahead and confirm his first stock. As red team is going straight back to work. They set up the same combo, Dara. We're trying to get it done all over again, but we see blue team breaking off here a little bit. Oh, the side light coming over heavy, but then the Nair up, missing with the Sayer. Kant getting sent all the way off stage, back, trying to find a weapon. He has the gauntlets. Oh, can he find him on
able to get the neutral. Kaito, that immediate target switch. Kant able to get that end light, going out there for the ground pound. If he held it a little bit longer, it would have connected. Kaito with the GC side light, downer, double downer. Kaito wants to go for it all until he meets his inevitable demise. Jota not going to have any of it, jumping out there and closing it out with a ground pound.
And they're doing a really good job keeping this a little closer. I mean, they are dipping deep into their second stocks, but we see a little more synergy between this team now and a little more stage control. Being able to get in where they need to be, get some good combos going against red team. Oh, just a raw side sig straight to the face. And then the neutral sig to finish up. He is absolutely cooking on Rayman right now. Gonna go off stage, pick up the Sayer on the fadeaway on his Doctor's way back up. Oh, he's just fighting it on, trying to find something in neutral, and he does. So, continuing to rack up damage against Kaito on the unarmed. Big recovery coming off another
Doctor
one.
is in a nasty position, just barely avoiding the side and finding a way back down. Unfortunately, the team KO does come out. Jota was not expecting his teammate to land into his own side, and now all of a sudden, look at the stock difference, look at the damage difference. This game is becoming more and more difficult by the second. Kant is so aggressive off stage. Kaito is so deadly in advantage. They're making blue team really work for it right now.
Yeah, and they're making it look easy at this point. They are just in... Okay, all right. I spoke too soon. We get a double knockout off the Bryn. They are still heavy damage on those final stocks. It should be a pretty easy pickings for red team at this point, as long as they don't do anything drastic. But Doc getting some good damage over on the left side. Oh, he was trying to hit Doc with the recovery, ended up hitting Jota instead. Either way, he got the damage. Oh, he tried to go for that ground pound. It would have been good a bit. Jota able to shut it down. Doc's got some really good movement here on stage with that spear.
Yeah, Doc has been avoiding taking a lot of damage here, but finally, as soon as they say that does land into the side, and that's going to be the D-Sig, and now Kant and Doctor and Jota, all of them off stage. What's going to happen here? Jota looking for a way to land, slowly running out of resources. The end light comes out successfully, punishing the signature. Really nice job. Kant keeps on looking for the GC end lights. Nobody's lost their stock quite yet. This can't be anybody's game. But you whip that side sig, the recovery doesn't do it off the top.
This literally could be anybody's game here, Dara. This is super close. That's going to confirm one, though, and now it is all up to Doc. But that'll KO. There we go, 1v1 situation. But unfortunately, he had to land. Didn't have any options. Could not dodge once he got there, and that allowed Kaito to go ahead and clean him up. So we are going to go be moving on as we check out these replays, and that was, so far, it has been Team Red 100%. Blue team, they need to figure something out. We got 3 games in a row that they need to be able to get the dubs on to be able to move into top 8.
Yeah, right now, Kaito, again, on the ground, it's going to be so difficult to find an opening against him. And Kant keeps chasing you off stage again and again and again, looking to pressure you. So we're not seeing any character switches at this point in time. We're going to be seeing everybody stick to the respective characters that we saw previously. And so I'm just trying to think about the kind of adjustments that actually do need to take place here. And the reality is, I just don't feel like Doctor and Jota are able to get a strong control of neutral or to be able to hold on to center stage. Already you see them to the corner. They did not pick up weapons in time. Doctor on the ground, eating that down air into the side air as well. Wow.
Why is red team's first initial game plan, okay, get the gip stock on Jota as soon as it's 3-2-1 brawl? They have literally neutralized him at the very beginning. Jota able to get back up on stage this time, didn't fall into the full string, and now is planting his feet down center stage and actually stepping back and getting some good damage. Whiffing with that signature, could not catch the landing, can't going back the opposite direction, does catch the side the downlight on his way back up. Doc, okay, oh, missed the passing catch. Jota getting dodged through and Kant pushing him off stage. Big recovery. Not quite enough force to get the job done. That will, though. And now we have a 2v1 situation. Jota off stage as Kaito comes over. Oh, if he would have pulled that nair, I think the nair would have hit.
I agree. I just don't think he reacted in time for this hit, but there it is. That's going to be the neutral to be able to go ahead and get that KO. Again, so really simply, I can explain to you why red team is winning. Ready? They're winning every single one-on-one neutral interaction on the stage, effectively. Whenever I see the stage break out into essentially 2 separate 1v1s, they are the ones that are coming out on top. That being said, Jota, one has the stage control, was able to get that side and catch him coming back onto the stage. That's going to be one stock. That's going to be the end light, sliding off of that side light, GC end light as well. That was so much damage, Slow-Mo.
If that dare would have hit, though, would have got that bounce on stage, followed up with, could have followed up with anything off of that axe or gauntlets from Kaito. That could have been a really nasty, real quick. Sarah coming back up on stage. Doc's going to put his teammate back out of the direction, though. Okay, we're going to take him up in the air. Oh, my, the swap. You think he's going to go up in the air, you think he's going to push that recovery, he's like, no, I got a knockout option right here, ground pound, easy peasy lemon squeezy, and now they are up a 4 stocks to 2, and this could be it for our blue team here, Dara.
And there it is on the ground again. Doctor whiffs an end light and neutral. Kaito finds a side light neutral. He whiffs on the landing. Guess what? Kaito was able to capitalize on that landing. Jota going to be committing off stage to a ground pound. Able to get a last second spew. Saito a downer as well. Kaito just has to go ahead and hold that stock, but it is still 2 stocks to 1. So let's watch the neutral. This is what I really want to see play out. How does Jota actually make a little bit of space for himself? And the answer is no. You whiff that neutral, that's going to be an opening. You try to weapon toss downer, but guess what? That landing still gets caught as Kant catches you with that end light into the victory.
Oh, man. Okay, I hate to use the same words over and over and over, but what a decisive set from Kaito and Kant. I mean, the same force, same momentum, just a different